listening to me talk to myself. We have weird YouTube orientation today. Okay, that I do not understand. That makes no sense. If anybody's watching, I apologize. I don't see anybody here yet. I really don't understand why we're this way. Okay, there we go. Even though it's telling me to turn it back or the wrong way, no we're not. I think you're backwards, YouTube. Okay. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Okay. So YouTube is backwards as it's telling me I'm backwards. No, I'm not. So YouTube is backwards as it's telling me I'm backwards. No, I'm not. Sorry if you heard the feedback to anybody watching. Anyway, hello, welcome to Coloring with Lori. For anyone watching the playback, because I'm obviously here talking to myself, as Amy would say. Well, if she would show up on time, I wouldn't be here by myself. But, so, I guess I'll just get started. Until some people get here, and then I will show some things, I guess. Who knows? Might be by myself the whole time. That's okay, too. I mean, I would prefer some people. But, oh, I took my pencils upstairs. Uh-oh. Hope I got purples. Gonna start with the towels. Actually, no, let's get this bath salt thing out of the way since it's sitting here all lonely in front of the window. I guess I might be by myself today. Making jokes about it, but oh well. Hi everyone! Anybody watching back to playback? Hello, hello, welcome. Thank you for watching the playback. We are still working in Teresa Goodrich, Home Sweet Home. So I'm just going to continue on. Kind of hoping to get this one done, but kind of some detail things left, and I'm not really sure where I'm going with it. So we'll see. And there's some things I want to show tonight and talk about. Well, there's somebody. Hi, Jess. Sarah's with you. Hello, Sarah. Yeah, I'm just sitting here talking to myself, as Amy puts it. But hopefully somebody will watch the playback and hear me yapping away. You know, this is so funny to me. Now, this looks perfectly straight to me. I hope to you also, but YouTube is telling me I'm in the wrong orientation and I need to change my camera. But I think YouTube is upside down because it looks perfectly fine to me. So, I don't know what the heck's wrong with YouTube's orientation, but they're obviously upside down. Oh, how you doing, Jess? How's the puppy? I should just say, how's the family? It's easier. How is everyone? Do I have sound? Can you hear me? Okay, having a bad day today? Oh, all right. I apologize if you're not feeling well. I wasn't having a great day today either. I almost didn't come on live, and then I thought, might be exactly what you need. Feeling kind of down and out today. It's been a rough week. I want to say a rough week. I don't even know how to put it. It's just, I don't know if exactly rough is the right word. I don't color with my pencil tips like this. This is a pencil my mom sharpened. This is throwing me off. Yeah, I don't know where Amy is. I was just talking to her. She probably didn't get a notification. Hopefully she'll show up. I kind of felt like nobody was really, well, a couple people went live today, but not like the influx that it's been. So everybody's probably on now, all on now. But if they are, I don't feel like I'm stepping on any toes because this is kind of my schedule time for myself. So I don't know if you heard me yapping to myself. I really would like to finish this page, but I already encountered one problem. I didn't bring all my pencils down. And I can already see I don't have all the purples I was hoping to have, but maybe I can work with what I have. We'll just pull them all out, see what we got. I finished my 414 challenge. Had some problems with it, but it's okay. Oh, sharpener, 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 where are you? There's a couple people here. Hello, hello. A couple thumbs up, thank you. Thank you to the thumbs up. Taylor, hi! I'm so happy that you're here. I've got like a gazillion questions to ask. Not a gazillion, but more than one. So, did you get a look at the Enchanted Castles book? And also the Dream Garden? Because I have both of them. I only have 3 mythographics. I have the animals, the Dream Garden, and the Enchanted Castle. And the reason I only have that 3 is because I don't feel like they're over-intimidating. The animal ones are actually, they don't even take up like the whole page in the book. But I was kind of going to do, I think for my Mythographic Mondays, is that something that continues all the time? I'm probably asking too many questions. I'm not going to know any of the answers. I looked at the castle one. Okay, did you like the castle one, or was that still too busy? And then I'll hold off on questions so I don't confuse myself and not know which one you're answering. I'm gonna call Amy. Amy, where are you? I just told her I was gonna come on about 10 minutes early, and she was like, okay. She must have got lost. She got lost out there in the streets. I'm sorry. I'm a little stressed, you guys. So I don't know if stressed is the right word. I'm kind of all over the place. You know how you let things go because you feel like it's just not worth getting stressed out about? Well, I've done this for years and years and years, and now it's like exploded. And I'm like, why did I let it go? But I had so many other things to worry about. And now I'm stuck at home, so those home things are really getting to me right now. And I'm like, why did I let it go? Okay. Oh. Yeah, and they're getting like bad about, I've heard that, like not giving you back the money when your kids accidentally order stuff or order stuff you don't approve. Like I heard they're really like cutting down on that. Oh, it's terrible. I One of my friends, her son ordered like $700 worth of stuff and they wouldn't take any of it back. So she's like, "Well, this is your Christmas and birthday presents for like the next 3 years, and she kept it from him and she kind of distributed it to him slowly. I mean, what else was she supposed to do? They would not refund any of it. That's awful. Okay, I didn't like that one. Um, did you look at Dream Gardens? And I'm sorry that he did that. That's Oh, hi Amy. There you are. I'm over here talking to myself for 15 minutes today, so just kidding. What were you doing? You were watching back in the darn future and got lost. Oh, watching back into the future. Oh my gosh. Do you want me to do a quick flip? I have it. I don't even have to do page by page, just so you can see, um, sort of what it's like. She probably already left. You still there, Taylor? Yes or no if you want me to do a flip. Do a quick flip. You're fine, Amy. I was just teasing because you tease me that I'm talking to myself. Yes, flip the thing. Okay. I love you guys. You crack me up. Okay. You make silly things so funny. So as you can tell, I have not colored in it much. The book looks kind of brand new, but it is, like a lot less busy. Okay, is that the first page? Ugh, my fingertips are so numb. Okay. Good view, good view. Okay. One I did in August 2022. And see, I never did backgrounds. Never. So I kind of want to do my Mythographic Mondays and come back to my books and do backgrounds. Hiya, Kim. Welcome, welcome. I'm glad you're here too. So, okay, let's do a quick flip. But yeah, this one's not nearly as busy, crazy as most of these books. So there is a little bit more white space. It's not so much, what's that, Zen tangled. I love my results when I work in them. Actually, what I bought them for was to use my gel pens, which I don't like. Uh-oh, Did I just freeze? Hopefully that's not going to be a problem again. And I don't like coloring with gel pen. The sparkle back, because I've got the glitter gel pens, the sparkle back is a little bit too much on my eyes. The glare. Now the animal one, I was starting to do in order, and I use my Neo 2s in there and do a base and then come back with pencil. So I might start doing that in this. This really isn't my favorite type of art. I like it, but it's this busy kind of stuff is definitely not my favorite. This was something I did online, doing a background with the Neo 2s. So, need to get back and finish that, actually. But, yeah, so, like, as far as the busyness goes, this is probably the least busy one. Well, actually, the animal one, too, because the animal one is just the animal, and the animals stay on it. But this one has a lot of the hidden objects in it. See, there's really no backgrounds on these, just the animals are cluttered. So this one isn't, and this is why I say I need to go back and do these backgrounds. See, I didn't do anything. So, and I was trying to go in order in here. I skipped some because I'm not going to do pictures that I don't like. I have too many pictures that I do like, that I'm not going to waste my time doing pictures that I do like. So this one might be an option too, Taylor, because it's not, it's not all zoodly, but I don't know how you are about white space. Some people don't like that either. So, and that's it. Is it messing up? It is. Shoot. Why all of a sudden? Let me know if it gets too bad. I only saw it one time on my end. Are we okay? Hiya, Kim. So, Kim, I got small town charm. I don't. I live in the city. Yeah, I don't. Prior to last week, I haven't had any problems. I wonder why all of a sudden. I might just start putting it on my data. I wonder if that would just be better. Is it bad right now? Did you get to see the books at all? Let's do the boots. Okay, I wasn't sure which one you wanted to do because you had mentioned this one too. But you want to do the boots? Okay, that will be the next one that we do. Yeah, if you're undecided, wait till you can catch one on a good sale. And like I said, the paper's very finicky. Okay. I can remember the boots. I don't have to mark it. I think this doggy one is so cute. Speaking of doggies, I watched your live back today, Kim. Your dog is gorgeous. I had a field black lab years ago. He was huge. He was my first baby. So I brought my pile down because, we might have to pick a new Teresa Goodrich. This is my Teresa Goodrich collection. Oh, man. The sound is still bad. Hi, chill dude. Apparently we have bad sound. But Kim can. Just can't. Marcus? Hi, Marcus. I have a brother named Marcus. I was wondering about that. Should I start over? That's weird. That is your son's name? Yep. He's a cool brother, too. Yep. And see, we'll remember. Okay, so you still having problems hearing me? Obviously, he can hear me. Kim can hear me. I don't understand. Okay. Is the sound still bad? All right, let's do this. I don't know. If the sound's bad, you can't hear me, can you? Can you hear me? Oh, shoot. Where's all my scrap paper at? Oh, I'm good now. Okay. Alrighty. So I want to show you my disaster on my Creative Haven Country Farm. You know, since I had two going, I don't know if I mentioned I was going to marker base this one, and I don't know about doing markers on video yet. I am not good with markers. My tablecloth is sliding off. I must have it wrapped up here. And by the way, welcome, Marcus. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for the likes. Ugh. So, yeah, this is why we're doing Teresa Goodrich on my channel, because this is my Teresa Goodrich collection. So, yeah. And I wasn't going to buy Small Town Charm, but like I said, if you guys couldn't hear me, we're going to be working on Small Town Charm, and we're going to do the boot page, which is the cover page. And I've gone, oh yeah, this one. So this will be our next one when we finish Home Sweet Home, which I'm hoping to finish tonight. This is my progress on the country farm. I still have some detailing to do down in here. My pots, and obviously my doggie's not done, but that's the progress there. You know, I don't know my markers well enough, so my colors are a little too much the same. I wasn't real happy with it, but it's okay. It's not horrible, so I'll get that finished. So yes, I purchased Small Town Charm, and this was an accident purchase, so I'll be playing with these Tule Art paint pens. What I was going to say, the reason I ended up ordering Small Town Charm and actually pre-ordered the other new one, which I think is called Cozy Corners, because Mike went to the store the other day. Cooking with Lorri. You know, a lot of my friends thought that because I post what I cook for dinner every day on Facebook. So a lot of my friends thought that when I said I had a YouTube channel, it was Cooking with Lorri. So what another strange coincidence. Marcus. That's funny. Now I lost my train of thought. Oh, so Mike went to the store the other day. I said, I'm not buying any more coloring books. I just need to color what I have and this, that, or whatever. So you probably won't be staying with us, huh? You don't color? Oh, jeez. Well, if you leave, it was nice to have you here, but hey, you never know. You might enjoy watching me color. Um, and he's a smoker. I'm using Delphia purple, lavender, and black grape for these towels. And he bought a pack of cigarettes because he's a smoker. And he comes home and says, I have to quit smoking, which he said when they went up to $10 a pack, which is crazy bizarre. My cigarettes were $11.20, and I said, and you paid for them? Like, the day that they told me they were $5 a pack, I never bought another pack. I would not pay $5 a pack. I walked in the store and walked right back out. Never bought another pack. Now, I did roll my own for years, but I would not pay $5 a pack for cigarettes. So I'm like, well, hey, $11, that's 2 Teresa Goodrich coloring books. So I can buy 2 coloring books a day if I want. If he's getting a pack of cigarettes every day. Cozy Corners. Join the club, Kim. I don't even remember how many coloring longs. And I think I'm going to have to put, because that walrus one with View, I know she said she was going to take a break on her buddy colors anyway and work on her own stuff. So I'm going to kind of put that one on hold and try to finish up what I have going. But yeah, I don't have my spring one done that I'm doing with Tasia and Jess. I'm still working on that. And I really would like to do the Magical Worlds with Jess and who, I can't remember who else is doing that. Oh. Yeah, and you wouldn't really think it was a common name. I wouldn't think of Marcus as a common name at all. Yeah. I'm glad we made your day. Yeah, I almost didn't order the new one, do the pre-order because her prices usually come down. Every time she puts out a new book, she puts her other books on sale. So I was like, well, maybe I'll wait until she puts out a new one. But yeah, when he told me he paid $11 for a pack of cigarettes, I'm like, oh no, 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 nope. Uh, Me getting a coloring book. But I thought it was a good philosophy. I cannot believe cigarettes are over $11 a pack. That's insane. Kim, you roll your own, don't you? Right. That's like my boyfriend. His name is Mike, and I guess it's the third most popular name. And his last name is actually like the number one, I think. He's a Williams. There's a gazillion Williams in the world. I do not smoke, no. Boyfriend smokes. Yeah, I thought you did, Kim. I haven't smoked for, I think it's 11 years now. Doing good. I never thought I'd quit. I always made jokes that I would be that person blowing myself up, walking around with the oxygen tank. Like, I loved my cigarettes. But nope, I went in the hospital for a week and that was it. Never smoked again. Which I get really mad because people take away my personal credit that I quit because, well, you had a head start. You were in the hospital for a week. You know, people quit smoking for 9 months when they're pregnant and start back up again. Give me some credit. And I'm just rotating these three colors if you're. I know there are some people watching that are coloring along with Prismas, so I don't know if they're following or using guides or, but I am rotating between the black grape, the lavender, the Delphia purple, and white. So just kind of going back and forth with the colors. The black grape is the darkest. So just kind of using that for my outline. Yeah, I don't think we may have one or two of those, but I think more of the edible form. So it's completely legal in my state, so. That's funny. Like something, something else. Alrighty. I was going to ask how old you were, but you were looking up cooking directions, so that's good. It was a quiet day on YouTube today. I'm glad. Getting tired running around. Boy, that one day everybody was live. It was really crazy. And then I feel bad because I can't make it to everyone's. And seems like I pop in and I say hi, and then my mom will get up and I need to do a bunch of stuff. And oh no. Hi to everyone watching. Got a few there, I think. Thank you again for the likes. Appreciate it. Oh, too young to vape. Definitely never got into the vaping. Like I said, I'm hoping we get this picture done today, but it's kind of nicky-nacky, so I don't know. Oh, yeah, you know, they released, they really tell us early, like, you know, the same thing with Johanna, like hers isn't coming out till November. It's like, well, why are you even talking about it? Now we gotta wait all this time. You know why I like doing that? Like when they come then I'm just like, oh, surprised. Like, ooh, a book. I forgot I ordered it. Yeah, that's what I said. I wasn't even gonna pre-order it, but you know, I do love like kitchens and stuff, and I have a feeling with it, Cozy Corners, it's gonna be a lot of cabinets and stuff like that. What's the important question? Amy, you still here? Oh, yeah. There you are. Oh. Hi, Six Flags. Sorry, missed you popping in there. Welcome. No, I don't know who you are. I have to kind of know who the people are that are mods. You hang around for a while, maybe. Six Flags, you like roller coasters? I need an eraser. Right. Thank you, Kim. It's not really appropriate. Got that a little dark. A little dark. I'm thinking about 15. Yeah, I don't like this pink that I've got wedged in here. Went too dark on that Delphia purple. It's not giving me that soft lilac, and of course it's not erasing. I actually don't like the way this towel was drawn. It's kind of weird up there. I noticed today all day when I've been coloring, I'm just kind of rushing, and sometimes I think when I color like that, maybe I shouldn't color. Because I color slow. I am the slowest colorist probably on YouTube. I said 15, Marcus. How old are you? Well, it had a lot of detail. The tub took me like... Plus, I'm only on here like an hour and 20 minutes. And I'm talking and I'm reading. I have to keep stopping. I keep forgetting what I'm doing. I'm horrible with picking colors. I could give you 1,000 reasons why it's taken me so long. Amy's only working on it on Fridays too, and she's not done, so it doesn't make me feel too bad. I think I'm actually oh, I completely forgot I have this rug. You're not 15, but below 20. Well, I was pretty close then. Within 5 years is pretty good for having absolutely no clue, so... So that's 5 hours. That's, Taylor, I color slow. Like in a month, I only color 5, 6 pages, really 5 on the average. And I color for an hour. I only have like an hour or two to color every day, so... And I'm just slow. I layer up the colors, and I've always been. Amy, when we do color alongs, Amy will color like 2, 3 pages while I'm still doing the one. Shoot, I used to only color 1 page a month. And then came Amy. It's okay. Are you anxious for us to start another book? Which book do you have? Which book are you going to color with us? You getting sick of seeing the bathtub? Yeah, I would color it off screen, but there are some people that are watching replays and are, following along with what pencils I'm using. Thank you, Taylor. Oh, that's okay. I think it's funny because I always make jokes. How long I take. And when Amy said that I was further along than her, I was like, what? How is that possible? Oh my god, that was cracking me up when Foxy was like, and Amy has the nerve to post a whip. Like, that whip's gonna be there for 5 minutes. I was laughing so hard. That was hilarious. That was pretty funny. You give up. Yeah. Kim, do you want to be a moderator? Well, you're probably going to go to sleep, but do you want to be a moderator, Kim? Okay. Thank you. Okay. Sorry about that. Well, I'm hoping, Taylor, that to get this done today, but I'm looking at all these tiny little nicky nacks, and I'm like, oh boy, I don't know. There's a lot more left than I thought. Oh, so wait, so what did I ask her? Thanks, Kim. Um, Taylor, do you have any of these books? Teresa Goodrich? I can't remember. A little frazzled. Don't like the way my towels are coming out. Who taught me how to color? YouTube. I watched a lot of Dee Dee Willingham. She did a lot of coloring back then. What is it? Sammy Loves to Color. That girl is amazing. She does not do videos anymore, but all her videos are still up. Who else was really influential back then? Peter Hewitt, uh, Chris Chang. I actually followed her a bit to learn how to use the Prismacolors, and she's probably the best colorist on YouTube. She, went to art school after learning to color. So as she was going to school, her coloring was just getting better and better. She's absolutely amazing. So pretty much those people, and then just watching others. The ones I watch now too, like I'm watching for markers. And Lucy just adds color. She's really into the acrylic paint pens and everything, but I like the lines in the color books, so I don't like the whiting them out idea. But it looks good. I just don't enjoy it. Thank you, Kim. I'm glad you got my message there. Ugh, so hi again to anyone watching. Thank you for being here. I knew it, Amy. I'm like, okay, gonna have to do something here. And Taylor wasn't really saying anything, so I knew Kim would get my Spidey message. I like them for. Yes, I really do. I like the look of the dark lines and how it makes the color buffering again. Thank you for the hearts. I just do. I like the brightness that the bold lines, bring out the colors and the pencils and stuff. Now, I will say what I do like about the acrylic markers is like, flowers, highlights. I'll tell you a little secret what I did with them in here. I'm just learning markers, so I go out of the lines a lot with the markers. I don't know my marker colors, so like I went too dark with these flowers, so I dotted them with the acrylic markers and then did these other ones, with the same color. Places that I went out of the lines with the marker, I then, like I had some red on this green, so I went in with the acrylic markers and put green over it. So for that kind of thing, bringing out this green onto this brown so it would show up, I used the acrylic markers there. I had some pink on these leaves here, so I used the acrylic markers there and got the solid green. So little tips and tips and tricks on how they can be used if you have a set and you're not using them. It is a little hard. It is a little hard. Just the one that I do put up with, and I don't want to say she's weird, but is Brittany, and she's redirectable. So if she ever falls in here, don't block her. So I don't think she will at this time of night, though. So, but anyway, for a minute there, I thought it was my brother. But yeah, then yeah. Anywho, on with the coloring. Okay. Hopefully, they at least gave a thumbs up. Ugh. I don't know what's up with that. Well, I guess it's the internet. See, the bar is closing, and that's what I wonder if it's people like drawing my internet when they're out in the parking lot. I'm pretty weird too. What am I saying? Pretty weird. I'm weird. I'm very different. I don't know if weird's the right word. I never followed the majority of the crowd. You know, I always wanted to do things my own way, which was usually the wrong way. Isn't that so, though? I don't know. It's just been a rough week. Goodness. I forget what I was going to talk about today. I was going to talk about stuff, but it's all gone now, so I guess that's good. See, you guys helped me all out. Hi, Nessa. Welcome. She's like, I'm weirder. Let's have a weird competition. Who is the weirdest in the live? I think I'm the weirdest just for my sleep schedule. So there, gotcha all beat. Gotcha all beat. See, everybody's had a long week. It's weird. I love that, Nessa. It's my fish tank. I have a 90-gallon fish tank, and for some reason it's really, my heater must be like too hot or something, because lately the water level has been going down really fast. So it's down a couple inches, so that's the filter hitting the water. They said last week it was fine because I just filled it, and I'm like, wow, it's already. And Mike did change the sump pump, but apparently it's still making that weird noise. So it's like a, oh, what do you call it? The trap, check trap valve. So, that's like a $15 part. So we'll get that in there too. The sub pump died Monday. Thank God Mike was off. He's usually off on Sundays and works on Monday. But he was off on Monday and the sub pump died and it was raining. Boy, he was changing it. That sucker was filling up so fast. I was so nervous. Yeah, it is probably a little bit too hot in the tank. Or dry environment, and the environment takes your water too. Ooh. Either that or, well, yeah, it's starting to get humid out. I haven't checked it in so long, I don't even remember what temperature it's supposed to be at anymore. And I know my tank's not too hot because I have one heater for a 70-gallon and it's a 90, so. But, and I can't imagine that it's dry down here in the basement. Who knows? I've had this one fish that like lays on its back on its side, and it's been doing it for like 2 months, and I keep thinking that it's dead. And then somebody will swim by it and it'll swim away, and I'm like, that is the weirdest fish I ever had. Like he actually lays on his side and goes to sleep. I don't know. I've never had a fish like that. Oddest thing. Like, you are the laziest fish ever. Okay. Not really happy with these towels, I must say, but Yeah, I probably shouldn't have colored today. I probably should have just talked. I feel like I'm rushing today, and I don't know why. I guess I just want to get these things done. Even my brain is saying, what is taking you so long? Hi to everybody watching. Thank you for the likes. Okay, good night, Nessa. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you. As I do everybody. If anybody scoots out, definitely appreciate you all being here. And to those listening and not in the chat. That's what I was going to say too, if the furnace is running and it's hot in the house, but I think it's actually getting warm. Like, I've had my air conditioning on the last month. Even when it's in the... My mom's like, it's 40 degrees outside. And I'm like, yeah, do you know the kitchen window's open? Like, but... Okay. Any color suggestions for the rug? I might actually do that off camera. Just because I really do want to get this done. We're gonna grab some bottle colors and try some cobalt turquoise and light aqua. See what we can do with this bottle up here. I kind of brought you in a little bit closer. I tried to zoom in a little bit with the camera today. I don't know if you can tell. Might be a little... I was worried that it might be a little blurrier. You know, like when you take a picture. You know, one of my rules when I get a coloring book is I like to color in it at least one page so that all my books are colored. And I bought, the new Kanoko book, Leon's Journey, which is about a cat that's left behind when the family goes on vacation and it tries to catch up with the family. It's really cute. I wish I could actually read the story, but, her books are in Japanese. But I haven't colored in that book. Does anybody have that book? Do it. And I'm cold. Oh, there's my sweater. Aw, thanks, Nessa. You're awesome, too. Are you guys skipping again? Skip to the loo, my darling. Where's that bag? Bag of pencils. I think it's got my gold pencil in it. I do use the gold and silver pencils at, for tiny little things like this cap. I'm not gonna sit here and make gold for this tiny little cap. I'm just gonna use a little gold pencil. And I'm gonna do gold label too. And I'm gonna sneeze, so please excuse me. Achoo. Oh gosh, that came out of nowhere. Must have stirred up some dust over there. Okay, good. Must have been a momentary thing. I'm gonna do this cap gold. And I don't know if I missed it or, thank you, Amy. Taylor, do you have any Teresa Goodrich books? I don't know. That was when we were having sound problems. Okay, so now of course I have to blow my nose or I'm gonna sit here and sniff. And you know, I looked all over on my phone to see if there, like, I could see the mute, and I don't see it anywhere. If it's like a symbol, I don't know what it is. So, excuse me blowing my nose for a minute here. Thank you, Kim. Okay. I want that jar. I don't know why that looks like a Noxzema jar to me. Anybody remember Noxzema? I still can't believe I don't have any. You would not believe how many pieces of paper I have in this house, and that I don't have one here is crazy. I just have a piece of paper. Okay, where's that country farm? It's got a... Okay. Yeah, I can do those too. Taylor just doesn't want to answer me. I know I've asked like 3 times. If she's answered, I've missed it. So if anybody else saw the answer, just tell me. What do you think that big jug is? Oh, gosh. So my mom went out a couple of times this week. And she plans on going out to lunch Monday with my brother for Mother's Day, but she's still got this horrible cough. We took her to the doctor. Me and her actually have the same doctor, and he's been like really booked. So I gave up my appointment for my leg and let her go. And he said that she's not sick anymore, that it's just sinuses and stuff, but we shall see. But she's coughing like crazy. Hopefully just sinuses. Alright, what color do we do this bottle? That's probably the same color. See, I got my mom's crazy set of pencils. I don't know what her deal was where she has like 3 of the same color pencil. I guess they'd get too short. Like this might be too short. I don't know. It's pretty weird though. That was the sump pump. You're wondering what that noise was. I said he needs to change that check valve or whatever. You love my testing method? What was my testing method? Oh, my little scratch pad. This one? That. Yep, that was my testing method. Hi, J. Carrie. Welcome. Yes, I'm doing good. Hope you are doing well. Thank you. Oh, that's the only way, with a mic. Yeah. No mic, just my phone. You guys crack me up with your mics. You sound like Not crack me up in like a bad way or anything. It's just funny. You sound like flight attendants. I think it's cute. Jay Carey, I want to thank you for all your support. You are so supportive of all the channels. We all really appreciate that. And I know that we do because we talk about it. So I don't feel like I'm overstepping speaking for other channels. Your support is so appreciative. Actually, everybody lately has been really good and supportive. We definitely hope you are doing well, Jay Perry. I apologize again for the nose blowing. Rather blow it though than sit here and sniff the whole time. See, now I feel really rushed because here we're at 1 o'clock. You know, I set my time for midnight because of Jess being on till 11. But we're going to have to talk about that, Jess. I might start coming on a little earlier. Because I know you had said you were going to do different days, and I think Friday was not one of them that you were going to do, so... I know you're way past your bedtime. I really appreciate you being here. You getting ready to go? Or if you fall asleep, you're just letting me know you might fall asleep. That's fine. Not going yet? Okay. Yeah, so if nobody's streaming at till the 11, like I said, I might start coming on at 11 instead of midnight so I can get a little more time in. Taylor must have left again. Okay. Just a little gold on these tops, just to keep that accent of gold going throughout the room. That's got a flower on the bottle. So let's do some red. Oh, there you are. Hi, Taylor. I was talking about you. Did you hear me? Ooh. No color for this. What do we got? Scarlet Lake. You know, it's so exciting in the comments to see people when they say, oh, I'm so happy to see people coloring in Teresa Goodrich books. I love these books. And, that was the reason I kind of ran with, like, I have this stack of them. We got this, 4 and 1, so that's 4. There's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23 Teresa Goodrich books. So, that's kind of where it came about, because you really don't see people coloring these. They want to do the big books, the hard books, the crazy books. So, that's why I thought, just keep it simple. Give her some love on YouTube. I was going to do like a Teresa Goodrich versus Johanna Basford to see how that would go, but I don't color fast enough. I can't do it. Because I really wanted to do some coloring in small victories on here with Tasia. But, yeah. I just don't color fast enough. Yeah, this was the first time I really... Well, I pulled out the whole pile the very first time. But I've actually bought a few more of them, too. So, I'm going to get... I need to get some coloring done. I used to just buy them. I loved when my mom colored in them. When you go to do that one page on the porch with the plants that you said that you liked before the shoes, if you do color that, let me know, because my mom wants to color that one. So, let's see, I'm going to use yellowed orange. I'm going to make this bottle kind of just stay with these orangey colors, I think. Is this the orange pale vermilion, which is really an orange. So, yeah, that'll work, I think. Should be high enough contrast from that scarlet. Gnome for the holidays. You want to do that first one? Okay. Alrighty. Let me show it again. So when we finish this one, we'll be doing Small Town Charm. Amy, you watching? Amy got the book too. I caught her in the middle of the night and said, "Hey, Amy, this is on sale. Order it." She's like, "Okay." So this is the one we're going to do because my mom wants to color it. So I was supposed to do a color along with her for 200 subscribers, and I totally forgot. So she's like, "This is the page I want to do." So that'll be our color along with Mom. It is a really cute page. And we can do the boots after. The boots, I think, will go quick. So that'll be the next one. Did you see, Amy? Yep. Okay. You colored it already? In Small Town Charm? Wow. I haven't colored anything in that book yet. I think we have that one. I do. It's the only gnome one I have by her. So, yep, we can get in here. I think me and Amy did a couple color alongs in here this year. Yep, we did this one. Actually put some sparklies on here. Yeah, we did that one. So, yep. You don't. I can't believe you finished a page in one sitting on your lives. I'm like, how in the heck did she just do that? Nope. Can't do it. Takes me forever. But you know, I don't enjoy rushing. Like even right now, I feel rushed. But I'm rushing myself because I want to get this done. And I know I'm not gonna. I only have like 15 more minutes and Mike's gonna be home. And that'll be that. But, and see, I'd like to say, well, maybe I'll do it in a video so we can get on to the next one next Friday. I'll finish it up in a video. I don't either. I'm with you. No Christmas till Christmas. I don't think I've colored anything in this village charm either. This is another one. Oh, that's untouched. That's got to go to the top of the pile. I might have to go through these, see which ones are untouched, because, yep, that one is not touched. That's a really cute book, too. Oh, great. Where was I? Where was I? Up here. Oh, yeah. Ooh, I like that bottle. It came out cute. Wow. Ever since I sneezed, my nose is like going crazy. Yeah. Like I said, I feel really rushed right now, but there's no way I'll finish this before he gets home. I think if I make that soap pink, that'll be too much pink. Don't you? Or purple. Yeah, maybe I'll just make it like a soap color. Which I only use white soap, but I can't do the highlight white because it'll totally take away from the tub. Please remember to hit that like button if you enjoyed the live. I really appreciate it. It's funny, somebody said something. I can't remember if it was Ivy or Taylor. You guys were talking about you bounced back and forth from the 99. I think it was Ivy. Somebody had a change of heart. So she was like, I couldn't do my 100 subscribers because I kept bouncing back and forth. I need to stop looking at my numbers because I've been bouncing from 232 to 230 like all weekend, and it's driving me nuts. And I'm like, okay, just stop looking. Why do I even care? It's not like I do not plan on being monetized. I can't be monetized. I can't earn any money right now for anything, so, and I can't probably until I'm what, 65, actual retirement age. Because I'm only 56, so it's retirement disability. I'm stuck at 258. Yeah, it's weird. Like, you'll stick at certain numbers. And you just, like, stay there forever. And that's why I keep saying, like, stop looking. Like, I don't even know why I care, but of course you care if people like you. You know, it's kind of silly to be like, why do I care? Well, it just feels good, I guess. But like I said, I'm not trying to grow my numbers for any particular reason. I don't like that color in there. You know, the one thing I will really say about this book with the Prismacolors, they do not erase. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. This is how a lot of my stuff gets done. Like, I erase colors and kind of makes colors, and I don't like that soap bottle anyway, but I do really like this orange one up here. I'll put something around that flower, though. I'll use this jasmine because it's sitting here. Doesn't have a point. But my sharpener was jammed again, and, you know, that's kind of been... View, you made it! You must have just woke up. How long did it take me? I'm thinking. I'm thinking. March, April. I'd say 2 months. 3 months. 3 months. Yeah. And I'm not out there that much, like doing the things they recommend to grow your channel. I don't really partake in any of that. So, you did. Well, geez, Taylor, get on View. Taylor was harassing me, View, that, how is it taking me this long? Oh, okay. Yeah, your collages are coming out beautiful. I could never, I tried. I don't know if you watched my first live. I think it was my first live when I showed my collages. The my desktop journal, and that was from working with Dee Dee. And then I collaged some of my pages in Johanna's Secret Garden because I messed them up. Well, you guys were talking about some of my books might be missing pages. Yep, I have collaged pages out in there and glued a page together in there. I see the chat rolling along here. Yeah, she was bossy. I do too. Somebody asked me. Taylor asked me today where I learned how to color, and a lot of it was from Dee Dee. She used to do so much coloring 8 years ago. Oh, you did get on her. Yep, I understand. Yep, yep. She will. Yeah. So my desktop journal is not complete, so I still have that if I ever want to go back to it. I can't stand playing with glue though. I just not care for it at all. I had bought a little set of acrylic paints, so I did it until all my paints were gone. I still have one bottle of white left, which I could use in the coloring books and stuff. I just don't because I have so many Posca pens and stuff. And now that, me and Amy have like a connected brain, and I think we ordered what each other wanted. It's so funny. I was trying to order my mom some watercolor markers that she was looking at that she wanted for, she didn't want them. She's been looking at them, and she's been having trouble with the markers with the caps being too tight. So they said that they were good if your hands were bad and you could get the caps off or whatever. So I thought I was ordering those. Well, no, I ordered Art acrylic paint pens, which have 2 white and 2 black, so that's kind of annoying. And these are not cheap. Arts are not cheap. And Amy ordered the watercolor markers, and she wanted the acrylic markers. Like, wow, that is bizarre. So that's what I said. You said you were gonna put your buddy colors on the back burner for a little bit. So yeah, I was saying I've got so many now. I'll probably hold off then too on this is Jasmine on the Walrus page. You just let me know when you're ready to get going on it, and I'll catch up on all my stuff too. I'm gonna put a little sparkle down here just because it's kind of blah. Bringing a little. This is my gold jelly roll. Any kind of, gold thingy will work. I think we do need some purple soap though. Okay, perfect. Yep. Just let me know when you're ready and we'll get to it. Just using the jasmine in here in the background of these wiry bowls because I did like a yellow arch down here, so this way I kind of give the reflection of the bottoms. This was probably the wrong color to grab, lilac, but we'll darken that up. The base. This paper is so different than that farm paper. It's completely different. I was wondering if it was like the new prints, but Amy just recently got her farm book and she said it's smooth paper too, so it's weird. I was thinking it was just because they're getting printed. You know, at different times, the different kind of paper, but these must already be printed and sitting at the warehouse for Amazon. I don't really care for that, but it is what it is. I'm gonna do some muted turquoise down here. Just trying some you know, this is where I usually will sit and ponder what colors to put on stupid jars and stuff like this, and it will take me forever. So I guess that is kind of one good thing about being live. I don't really think about it. And again, I'm going to look at it later and be like, what was I thinking with putting that color there? Okay, Kim. Dessert coloring reward. That's cute. And those pictures, yeah, those pictures usually go by pretty quick for me because I do the, what you call it, Inktense base. I don't like that color, but that's okay too. Need something different, something different. How about some red? Need some red over here. No suggestions for my carpet color. I have to keep it purple. Lavendery. That was quick. Welcome back. It was kind of be like, better hurry, because Mike's going to be home soon. So he usually comes in about 1:22, and it's 1:19. So I was trying to hear if he's in the garage, but I can't hear today. Pebbles used to always get up and go to the door and cry when he'd be in the garage, but she hasn't been feeling well. She's got to go to the doctor too. Color your rug brown with purple and a waist sort blue. You know, I was thinking like a purple and blue too. Kind of, yep. Soft. Okay. We're on the same page then. That's kind of what my thoughts were. Because there's not a whole lot of purple. But, and I don't have the right purples down here that I want, actually. I don't know, like I said, this was my mom's pencil case. I don't know what is going on in here where she's got like 6 of one color and nothing of another color. You never know with her. I found a whole nother box of backup markers. If you guys were here with me talking about all her markers, I forgot to send you the picture, Amy. I found a whole nother box of those Arteza Everblends. that don't blend. The Cali Arts blend so much better. She doesn't have a whole bunch of markers, but no, she doesn't have a whole bunch of marker types. She has a whole bunch of markers. And honestly, I really, really like the Cali Art. And they're old. That's I was telling somebody they're like 7 years old and they're not dried out. They're working fine. You know, I've killed a couple as I'm using them, the greens, because I'm using them for RJ's frogs. I say, Mike has been really busy this week, so maybe we'll get some extra time and he'll be a little later today. Oh, and you know what? I asked him to bring me food, so he might go in the kitchen and I would totally hear him. He's so good when he comes home, though, because he'll come home really quiet and turn the doorknob really quiet. Where normally he comes home, blah, 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 blah. So it's nice he has the respect that I'm live. But if you've ever worked in a restaurant, you know, you have to come home and vent or you will explode. Yeah, I've got the original set, you know, just the fine tip and the broad end, but like I said, they're still going strong, which I can't believe. Feel bad when people get markers and they're like, oh, they're dry, they don't work. This thing and that thing look the same. Just a little bit different shade of blue here. What do we got? What do we got? Peacock blue. Just pretty much grabbing colors, trying to get these knickknacks done. Doing pretty good, Taylor. I'm doing pretty good. Look, if I wouldn't have showed you the books, I'd be done. See, I'll twist it. I'll turn it on her. Looking those over now, I actually think you'd like the Dream Garden the best, but the animal one too is like just the animal. So, I don't know. Yeah, if you're on the fence though, just stick with the books you like. Like I said, the paper is pretty darn finicky. It's weird. It's, I don't know. It's just, it's not rough. It's not smooth. It's just, it's kind of resistant. I don't know how else to say that. Different time, different place. Okay. What do we want to do with that orange? Maybe some brown. I had a huge set of markers and I'm still looking around. I have heard great things about those markers. The paper is like colored. Oh my gosh, Taylor, did you hear? The paper is like coloring on toilet paper dipped in glue. See? Yep, it is weird. I agree. It is weird. Wow, is that a funny explanation? That's hilarious. Just using, what am I using? Raw umber to do this little sticker. And I'm going to find some kind of yellow to do the label. What kind of yellows we got? Lemon yellow. We'll use that for this one down here too. Okay, what color we want to do this jar? One more jar, one more jar. It'll be too bright, it'll be too bright. I'll have a pinky clash pink. You know, this is another thing I always try to do is like match my jars and stuff. It's like, well, you know, we don't go hygiene shopping and our jars don't match. You know, they're just the color that they are. So I've been trying to get over that too when I do these nicky-nacky stuffs. You know, when you're working the shelves and there's like 18 bottles, trying to color coordinate it. And What am I doing? We don't match our stuff when we go shopping. I don't like that I did all three of these the same color, though. I'm gonna darken up one of these, but they're all the same. They look the same. I'm just gonna make one look different. Oh, now it's two. Because I messed up. I don't even know what that's supposed to be. I should have took a survey. What is that stuff? Did you see my birthday flips? I did. I commented on, I finished watching it today. It took me 3 days to finish watching that live. It's just been a crazy week. Yes. Great books. I kind of want to get that Walk in the Wood ones. That's a really beautiful book. You do, Taylor? Well, you were a hairdresser, so maybe, you're getting all your pink bottles and your blue bottles. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay. Wait, what books? Taylor, the mythographics we were talking about. I know, isn't that hilarious? It is, like when you asked me, why I don't color them more often. That's just that the paper is just it's a struggle. It's a challenging paper. Okay, so all we have is the rug and the gold around, which I will absolutely do a gold gel pen around this ring to bring in the gold. Oh wow. Look at that, down to the rug. Yeah, I'm afraid with the brown. I think a blue though. Blue? I do like these colors. I think is this anything important? No. Okay. Ew, don't like that. That's kind of pretty. Might even have to go softer. That muted turquoise is a ooky color. And that's gonna look like the tub. Yeah, I don't know how I want to do this. I just don't. Ooh, which one was that? The Caribbean Sea and the lilac, maybe? I don't know, Amy, because I don't know if I'll really have time, actually. I can't believe you're not done yet. I'm going to go every other line with the Caribbean Sea. See where we go. See where I go from there. I think I'm going to use some cream Force for that light brown effect. I would agree with that view, because especially like when those $10 books are like $5, when they're 50-60%. I was not supposed to be buying books. You weren't here earlier when I was talking about that, but Mike smoked cigarettes and he went to the store and paid $11 for a pack of cigarettes. So I said, oh, well, that's 2 coloring books. So in my mind, I can order 2 coloring books a day until he quits smoking. That's where my mind is right now. You'll be done next Friday? Yeah, I'm sure I'll be. I mean, it's definitely going to be done on next Friday's stream if we don't finish it tonight, so. Not super worried about it. Hey, those towels just really standing out on the camera, aren't they? That's weird. Oh, and this is... Why do they name these pencils? It makes us sound like idiots trying to pronounce these things. Indothrone Blue PC208. Gosh, if I know what the heck that stands for. Caribbean Sea, right? Caribbean Sea. Let's see. Ooh, shadowed myself. Ooh, those two go really well together. It's a nice Prisma blend for you. Caribbean Sea, Indothrone Blue. That might be. Like I said, if I have time, I will, but I'm working on my frog, too. I'm pretty sure Mike is home, so yeah, he's in the kitchen putting my food away. Oh, this is my Neo 2 water. But yeah, Mike is home. Yep, the man's name was Hooker. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. I still have to do pencil detail on it, but that's the Neo 2 water. So. Yeah, it came out pretty good, huh? Okay, guys. Well, we'll have to say goodbye for tonight. Again, thank you for all the likes. Appreciate you all being here. And have a wonderful evening. And hopefully all goes well. We'll see you next Friday. Thanks, everyone. Bye.